getting where the folks turning their back feel they have nothing there to lose. Rejoined as well with Sherry and Scott. What do you think of that, Lisa? That this has got to say a lot about frustration where I draw the line is forcibly preventing folks from seeing it, and that crosses a line that now crosses my line.
Exactly. Same for me. It definitely crosses the line. And look, this is the United States of America. We have the right to free speech here, and these businesses should exercise that right. And I agree with Sony's decision to go ahead with the interview, and I don't think Showtime or any other network or any other business should be deterred by, these kinds of threats or rhetoric from countries like Pakistan or North Korea.
What if the president just can't bother with Republicans? He just doesn't like them, doesn't really feel that they got any sort of a victory in the midterms of substance that has to rein him in. So he's just going to willy-nilly continue to do things unilaterally. He's got a compliant press corps that will dutifully sing his praises on everything from normalizing relations with Cuba to whatever he wants to do on immigration. And he figures that's the ace in his hat.
Right. Well, I think we've already seen that. Obviously, by moving forward on executive action unilaterally, he sort of set a bad precedent this Congress with showing his unwillingness to work with Republicans. And I do think that if Republicans work in a bipartisan manner, let's look at something like the medical device tax. If we can get enough Democrats to support that, then that does put a little pressure on the president. But another area that Congress...
But he wouldn't veto that. I don't think that thing he would veto. He would try to find another way to get revenue, and that might cause a fight. But he's not stupid, right?
Right. Well, hopefully not. But, we'll see. But another way that Republicans can move forward is, Congress does have the power of the purse. And so let's look at something like immigration. As you know, the way that the spending bill, the omnibus, was set up is that funding for the Department of Homeland Security runs out this February. So Congress and Republicans have an opportunity to take President Obama to task on immigration without fear of the rest of the government shutting down, because the rest of the government is funded till September. So Republicans can use that power of the purse to hold President Obama accountable, and I certainly hope that they do that.
I feel that they could turn their back on the guy who would ostensibly sign their next contract, whatever it is.
Right, and I think this is an incredibly scary situation we're in when police officers don't feel empowered to do their jobs. And this is a situation that Bill de Blasio created. He had an opportunity as the mayor to unite a city that desperately needed to be united, but instead of doing so, he divided them. Instead of fanning the flames, he ignited them, and he did so with this anti-cop rhetoric and sentiment. And so now he's put the city in a very dangerous position, and he's put these police officers in a very dangerous situation as well. And honestly, I think he should resign.